some really cool features that you can use. I know y'all are doing some research projects right now. Is that true? Someone that, which one are you all doing? Famous immigrants? Is that some of you? Okay. Okay. Well, that's okay. They're good for a lot of different things. And after we go through them, I've got a little scavenger hunt type thing that we'll do on the computers. And whoever turns their paper into me completed, I'm going to draw one out for each of us. Got a gift card if anybody's interested. So it'll make it a little more fun. And then afterwards, you'll still have some time on the computer. If you want to do some of your research, you can. Using those databases, or if you find something better that works for you, and you can print it out and stuff. Okay? Can anybody tell me what a database is? Like a characteristic of it or anything? What you would find in a database? Anybody? Yeah? Specific information, right? Yeah. So it'll be like a, I don't know a good way to explain it, but it's like a program that holds a lot of information in one spot all together. And the great thing about a database is that it's been peer reviewed, which means experts have looked at it and said this is right information, it's correct, it's factual, it's good to use. When you go to Google, which I love Google, I use it every day. It's great if you're looking up, fun stuff or shopping or, different things like that. But sometimes when you're doing research, you get a lot of weird stuff out there. And a lot of times it's not correct. So this just gives you a way, you know when you go to these sites, it's going to be good information. So I'm going to go through the steps, and you all might already know these steps, so just bear with me, but it just kind of helps show you how the process goes. So when you go to the home page, you all go to Students, and this is to get to the library page. And then we go to School Libraries, right here in the bar, and then Middle School, and then we'll find no. There it is. Okay. So on this page, there's all the different tabs up top, the catalog. Right here is the research tools. So today we're going to look at right here, Botanica School Middle and World Almanac Online. They both have, they're both good for different things, but both of them also have similar information, similar features. So let's see. So from the main page, at the top right here, they'll have like featured articles and featured videos. Sometimes, they won't often pertain to your research, but they're still interesting. On the last tab, they have a daily buzzword, which has information about it. And on the side here, you could get stuff by just clicking on articles, videos, biographies. But when you want something specific, it's good to do a keyword search. You can't do like Google and just say, where do I find information about planets? You have to be keyword specific. So I know she gave me a couple of the topics. Albert Einstein. Is somebody doing Albert Einstein? Okay. So let's just type in his name and see what comes up. If I can spell it right. So sometimes when you're typing in a name or a keyword, a recommended article will come up right there. And that's always a good place to start because it gives you a really good overview of the person or the subject you're looking at. So from this page, it'll say, oh, let me go back real quick. I forgot to show you something. Well, never mind. I'm getting sidetracked. Never mind. I'll go back to that. So right here it has article reading level, 1, 2, and 3. So what this does is it changes, it doesn't just change the vocabulary to maybe a lower or a higher level, but it also changes the information. It gives you, if you go to 1, it shortens everything. It gives you more like a little brief synopsis of each little section instead of giving you just tons and tons at once, which can be nice. So 3, if you go to 3 on the side here, on this left-hand side, it's going to give you things broken down into sections more, almost like chapters, and you can click on, if you're looking specifically for him winning the Nobel Prize, it gives you a nice little section on that. Another cool thing, I think, about this is it cites everything for you. So if you just click this cite button at the top, there's the whole citation right there. You can just copy and paste it or write it down, whichever you're doing. If you print out this article, if you go to print, let's see, like that's 8 pages. But at the end of the 8 pages, it'll have all your citation and everything on the bottom. So you can take it with you. Let's see, how do I get back there? It also has voice narration. So you
Albert Einstein.
So it reads it for you. Oopsie. I don't know what just happened. Let's try that again.
Introduction. Albert Einstein.
So when it reads it, it highlights the text as it's reading it with you. So if there's a word you don't know, it'll tell you the definition. That's Safari crashing on me. Okay, so that's a good feature too. You scroll down, or no, translate. It'll translate this page into 50 different languages, which I think is another neat feature. It will not translate the voice narration in a different language, but it will do all the articles. Photographs, it won't change anything for that. So just the articles. But let's see, we'll just pick the Arabic. So it'll change the entire article to Arabic. I think it's super neat. Now I gotta figure out how to change it back to English. Okay, so then you change it back. Let's see, what else is good. You can change the font. You can make it bigger or smaller, which is good if you can't see like me and you have to make it big. On the left-hand side there, where it says related sources for this article, you can hit Web's Best Sites, and it'll give you a huge list of websites pertaining to this person. And again, it'll take you out of World Almanac, but it'll take you to websites that are valid, they have good information, safe content, approvable by teachers. So you know if you're not getting what you need in this, it might take you somewhere else that's really good. Let's go back to where I was. Okay. So at the tab up top, you can go to images and videos, and it'll give you pictures of Albert Einstein. If ever you're not getting what you want, go back in and just type his name or whatever you're searching. And don't use the recommended article, just type in and hit search and hit enter. So at the top, where it's on level 2, it shows how many of search results you got. So for this one, we got 71 results, which isn't a huge amount, but it kind of, you don't want to go through 71 articles. If you go to level 1, if you switch it, it'll shrink down to like 6 articles, I think. That's what I remember. Let's see. You want to kind of, 6 results, so it kind of condenses the information. Over here where it says view your search in Image Quest, that's another thing through Britannica, but if you click on it, it'll take you to even more pictures and things relating to Albert Einstein. You can filter the results. You can do by shape, by clip art, if you just want Einstein clip art, which there isn't any. But it gives you a lot more choices. If you click on a picture, it'll give you a title of the picture, and it'll also give you the citation information here at the bottom. And anything on these sites, which I wasn't sure if I was going to, I don't want to give you too much information at once, but you can save all this stuff. You can create an account, you can make it anything, just make it your name, make it really easy to remember, and you can save all your things you find, pictures, articles, and you can come back to it later if you want. Let's see where that is. I'm already logged in, but if you go to it from the school computers, if you click on Britannica, it's going to ask you for a password, so you have all your passwords on your agenda. If you don't have your agenda, they're also on the computers. All the passwords for all the databases. So that's handy to have. Let's see. So I'm going to go back to the research tools page for no, and I'm going to show you World Almanac real quick. Let me click on it. Okay. So this one's similar, it has some of the same features. I kind of like Britannica better. I think it's more user friendly. And it has more information, it seems like, when I looked up stuff. But this one is good too. So on the front page, there's lots of different pre-selected categories. And those do change every now and then, but you can see some of the U.S. primary sources, which is good, U.S. government, energy, etc. So you can find things just by that, like if we click on weather and climate. It has stuff about different categories, atmosphere, weather, moisture, thunderstorms, etc., which is good. So hurricanes, how do hurricanes form? If we wanted to look up that specifically, we talk about that, but then also here on the left, there's other tabs that give you some more information. It's kind of got the same things about the read aloud, where it will read aloud to you. Oh, do you hear it? Yeah, I hear it a little bit. It's kind of quiet. So there's that. You can print, save. Their citations are at the bottom also. So you can just copy and paste and save it. Let's see. The thing this one is harder to get pictures and images and videos. So that's why I didn't really like it as much. And this one actually seems a little younger. But I still think it's relevant to, if it doesn't work for your project you're doing right now, it could be good for other things. So also on the page, on the main library page, if this has been terribly exciting for you, but you were curious about how to get back to the stuff, there's a little video at the bottom of the No Library page where you can listen to me again, go through the computer process and where to find stuff and stuff about keyword searches. It's only about 4 minutes long, so it's not terribly long. Let me show you a picture of this. So that's the picture of the scavenger hunt. You'll go to the computer. I've got the paper and pencils. You can help each other out. You're not being graded on it. It's also to help me to see if I'm doing a good job explaining things. So it's not a test. Okay, so I'm not grading you, your teacher's not grading you. It's to see how well you can navigate the databases and if I explain it well. Because I'm not sure if I'm doing that well or not. So when you're done, I'll come around and pick them up. And like I said, I'll draw one whoever completes it and give you applause. And then I'm sure you'll have time because I'm a fast talker. You can go and do some research on the databases if you'd like. Okay? All the computers should be open. I think, how many do we have in here? Do you know anybody? 6.
No, I think I have 11, but I'm not sure who.
Okay.
She has.
We should have enough computers. We can use all the computers. These
They
two.
can pair up,
Yeah, all those. The only ones we can't use are the ones in the book fair. It's just the 2. So there might be a couple people that might have to pair up and use one. Anybody have any questions? Yes, absolutely. You can pass out the papers. Oh, and also, and if you want it, you don't have it, but I also have just like a little cheat sheet, tip sheet on how to get back to all this process. If you want it. If you don't, that's okay too. So there's that. You want? And I've got pencils too. You guys got pencils for me? Give everybody a pencil. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing somebody different. They'll do an Arnold Schwarzenegger. I can't spell today. Okay, yeah. No, the bottom. Yeah. So yeah, it's probably the same. What's the citation? So if you remember, so if you go up there to the check and you click on it, it'll give you all the citations. Yeah, you don't have to write the web address. So that thing in quotations and all that first sentence would be all the citation. Yes. Okay. So if you go back up and you get on the page before you pick an article, like if you go to it, which I know that question's kind of weird. I don't want to lean over you. I'm sorry. So type in Albert Einstein, but don't do recommended articles. Just type in his name and hit enter. I'm trying to change that. Go to the level 1, it'll show you a different amount of results. Yeah, click on that. Go to Britannica. And here's this one up here. Yeah. And so when you go to that, and then you can type in. So type in Albert Einstein again and hit enter. But don't do the recommended article. Just type it in.
Just want to flip. Can't use that.
What's it called? Oh yeah, I'll show you.
GCP's homepage.